And he actually gave me my necklace back, but the funniest thing was that it wasn't even mine. Hi guys! We are long overdue for some TMI girl talk. So let's spill it, let's say it all. I asked you guys for some questions and you absolutely delivered. I have a list of questions on my phone written here and I am going to tell you guys everything and answer everything. Before we get into it, I would like to say the biggest thank you ever to Skims for sponsoring this video. I am wearing the Skims Fit Everybody t-shirt bra right now. So if you're wondering why the girls are girling, it is Miss Kimberly. Okay, Skims. This is also the Skims tank. It is my absolute favorite. I actually own this in multiple colors and I bought it with my own money in multiple colors because this tank top is really that girl. Same with this bra. Like, it is just so good. There's no spillage. It is just amazing. We'll talk about all of this later, okay? But let's get on into the video and let's spill the TMI. I also thought it would be really fun if I was like doing my makeup with you while giving you girl talk, giving you advice, giving you everything that you want to hear. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup with you. Maybe grab your makeup bag, sit at your vanity and watch this with me. Oh, so you guys want to be messy, okay? Because jumping right into it, the first most popular question was, have I ever been cheated on? Yes. And let me tell you, the second I found out that I was getting cheated on, I was gone, okay? And most of the time, I found out after the relationship was over. So let me give you guys a story time. So I was once dating this guy, and he actually gave me my necklace back, but the funniest thing was that it actually wasn't even mine. So that was how I found out that the boy's a liar, okay? And let me tell you girls, once a cheater, always a cheater. Run your cute little legs out of there. Boy, bye. Leave. What is my opinion on hookup culture? I have always been like a date to marry girl. If you are dating to break up, in my opinion, it would be dating to waste my time. Girl, do whatever you want. If you want to hook up, if you want to be in the hookup culture, if you want to date just to have a little fun, you date to have a little bit of fun. But that has just never been a thing for me. Like, I've always been wifey. Get married young, have some kids, have some fun. Like, that's always been the goal for me. So hookup culture is just not it for me. Like, no thank you. If you are wifey and you're playing in the hookup culture game, girl, run. Because you are going to get your heart broken. Don't do it, okay? If you're going to play the hookup culture game and you know you just want to hook up, then you own that and you do that. You do whatever you want to do. But for me, that's just not it for me. I think that your body is very sacred and I don't want to give that up to anybody. What is some advice that I would give to my younger self? Okay, this is gonna kind of be all over the place, but these are just random things I wish I knew when I was younger. Number one would be that you really do need to invest in like good bra, good underwear. It is an investment, it really is. You're gonna wear it every single day. Why are you gonna wear something that's not comfortable? Something that honestly doesn't flatter your body? Like, you know when you're wearing a bra that is just like you're restricted, it doesn't look good. It's not a good look. And you want to feel good. You want to not see a billion bra lines. Finding a good strapless bra is really hard. I know I said it already, but I do really love the Skims Intimates. I have their strapless bra. I have their Fits Everybody t-shirt bra. And then I also have their like push-up bra. Love it. The underwear are also so good. They're so seamless. You literally cannot even see them. And they're so comfortable. Like, I'm wearing them right now and it doesn't even feel like I have underwear on. I would personally recommend Skims as a big yitty girl. They do have over 40 different cup sizes and that is so hard to find. Like, I have triple D's and it is impossible to find something that actually supports me and then it's also good looking, because some of the bras that are for like big yitties, they end up looking like grandma bras. Okay, I'm 22. I want to look hot. I don't want to look like a grandma. Their intimates also come in sizes extra small to 4XL, so there is definitely something for everybody, and that is just like really important to me. You guys know I love size inclusivity. I love everybody in every single body and I want you to feel hot in your body, and the first thing that starts with that is a bra that fits your body. Skims really feels like it was designed by women for women. It's bras that actually work for all types of boobies, and I love boobies, okay? So if you guys want to shop and find yourself a new bra, I put a link down below. There's also going to be a QR code if you want to check it out. After you place your order at Skims, be sure to let them know that I was the one who sent you. Select YouTube in the survey and be sure to select my show in the drop-down menu that follows. If I could talk to my younger self, I would 1 trillion recommend her figuring out what works best for her period, whether that's like pain management, whether that's I need to eat a steak on the first day of my period, whether it's like, okay, I really like tampons, I hate pads, or I love pads and I love period underwear. Like, you really need to just try everything to see what works for you. I feel like I was using pads for a while because I was scared of tampons without even trying tampons. So I recommend try everything, see what is best for you. What works for your best friend is not necessarily going to work for you, but really learn your body for your period because it will make your life so much easier. I would also recommend to my younger self, if you are not tracking your period, what are you doing? Even if it's so inconsistent, there's so many free apps on the App Store just to track your period. And it's so important because you want to know, when am I going to get it each month? Oh my gosh, it was 50 days cycle last month and now it's 20. Like, what's going on? Should I go see my doctor? You want to learn those things about you because it's so important to your health. I cannot stress this enough. It is so important. You want to learn how to get a regular period. Maybe you need to be eating more food to get a regular period. But I have been tracking my period for like 10 years now, and I know to the hour practically when my period is going to arrive. I also have an Oura ring for that, and it tracks my temperature, and it is a form of birth control. Very important for the girlies. Have I ever been on the pill? Okay, you guys are just getting down right away and asking all the questions. I have never been on the birth control pill. I'm not judging or telling you guys what to do. For me, it just never seemed like a good idea for me, to be completely honest. I've always had a very super consistent period. I know some people go on the pill too for like acne and stuff like that, or really bad periods. I've just never been on the pill. I have heard some crazy stories and it didn't feel necessary for me. I can track my period with my temperature, and I'm really in tune with my body that I have just never been on the pill. What is my biggest red flag in a relationship? Girl, I could go on for literally hours and hours about this, but when I tell you, like, when you know, okay, that is the relationship advice I will give you. You can't convince yourself to like, okay, this sounds really horrible, but I felt like sometimes I was like convincing myself to like somebody because I'm like, this could be really good, or they have so much potential. You're falling in love with their potential and not who they are, okay? If you want a project, go work on yourself or go start a crafting project. You do not need to start fixing this guy, okay? When you know, you know. If they are not literally your like I'm telling you, your biggest fan, biggest supporter, he ain't the one. You need to stop dating guys who actually hate you and guys who are actually jealous of you. You can't date someone who wants to see you fail. You really can't. Red flags, I would say, if they talk shit about their friends constantly and they stay being friends with them, they are actually the problem. If they say they have a million crazy exes, wait, if 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10, what the f is that? How have you happened to date 5 girls and all 5 girls are crazy? It's looking like you're crazy. Again, everybody's gonna have different things that they think is a red flag, but for me, I really, really love women. Not in that way, but I'm just saying, like, I love women. So a really big red flag for me would be like if a guy refuses to listen to like female artists because he just like doesn't like women, or if he's grossed out by your period, you know, things like that just show more immaturity than anything. Guys who put in zero effort to be friends with your friends. Your boyfriend should love you so much that he wants to love the people in your life and he wants to get to know those people. So for me, that is like a huge red flag. Literally run for the hills. What Tate McRae said, run for the hills. Friendship advice. Okay, my advice for friendship would be pay attention to the people who actually support you, okay? Say you want to start a small business. Is your friend like liking every single post, like sharing it, ordering from your small business? Or is your friend just like, oh, good luck? Good luck be my friend, because it ain't happening, okay? You need to have friends that really support you, really include you. If you're constantly questioning if your friend likes you, they probably don't. Same thing goes for a guy. Like if you're constantly wondering like, oh, I wonder if he likes me, he doesn't. He doesn't. When you like someone, you will show that to them and you will want them to know how much you like them. You need to be friends with people that are good friends, people that check in on you, not just the people that are like, hey girlie, I need some advice. Hey girl, can you help me with this? You can't be constantly helping other people if they're not even checking in on you. Like, when was the last time they asked you how you are? Didn't mean to clock you with that one. Craziest rumor I've ever heard about myself. Let's get on into it. You would think the craziest rumor I've ever heard is since I've been doing social media, but actually the craziest rumor I've ever heard about myself was when I was in high school. So when I was in grade 10, I got surgery and it is for hyperhidrosis. So basically my armpits sweated all the time. I'm not kidding, like to a point that I would have rashes. I could be freezing cold and my armpits were still dripping sweat. I know some people go through this in puberty, but like it was at a point that it was just straight up so painful. It controlled my entire life. I only wore black every single day. Look at me wearing black. But like I would only wear black every single day. It just made me so brutally insecure. So I did actually end up getting surgery for my sweat glands and I got them like snipped in my hands because I had clammy hands and my armpits. And for a few years, like I actually could not even sweat out of there. But the craziest rumor I ever heard about myself was when I was in grade 10. How old are you? 14 or 15? Guys in my grade were like, oh my God, Spencer literally got a boob job. Like I'm in grade 10. Do you think my parents are paying for a boob job when I'm 15? That is actually insane. I'm like a child. So that's probably the craziest rumor I've ever heard about myself that I remember, because I in fact did not get a boob job. And everyone thought that, I think, because I had like little cuts and like scars on my boobs, which would make sense, whatever. But can confirm it was not a boob job. These are au naturel. This is au naturel. Okay, I've never had anything done. And if you're gonna call me a bitch, make sure you put baddest in front of it. What is my most embarrassing period story? Are you sure you guys are ready for this one? When I was in high school, I actually had my period when I think I was like 11 or 12. I was very, very young. But when I had my period in high school, I was dating this guy and he picked me up from school. He was older than me, so he could drive and I couldn't yet. So I was in his car and he had like cloth seats. Tell me why I literally got my period and bled on his cloth seats. I was so mortified, I don't even think we ever spoke again. So that happened. Just talk about bleeding through your pants. Talk about bleeding through your pants onto your boyfriend at the time's car seat. And I'm not talking like, oh, we were star-crossed lovers, like that he'd be like, oh babe, it's okay. This is like a Randy Bobandy. And I bled on his seats. But you know what? Life moved on. That is a-okay. Hot girls have embarrassing things happen to them constantly. Okay. Who is my celebrity crush? You guys want to know. I'm gonna be honest, not even trying to be pick me and be like, oh, I don't really have one. I honestly don't really have one. My celebrity crush is probably Tate McRae. Like, that's hot. She's hot. Let's talk about how to get over our bodies changing, because I would imagine it's a lot of younger girls watching this video, since we're doing some like girl talk. We're talking a little bit about puberty, how to deal with your body changing. That is probably the hardest thing that I ever dealt with. I've never been like super petite ever, like just being honest. I've just never been like the smallest girl. I haven't. It's just never been a thing. At my smallest weight, I wasn't really eating a lot. So it has been really a challenge to change into this like womanly body. I really noticed from like 18 to 20, I had like a second wave of a puberty when I'm like, oh my God, my body's changing. Oh my God, my boobs just got so big. Like, where did these come from? Like, you really have to get used to it. But I really just had to embrace like femininity and being feminine. I feel like I adapted more curves, and it was really hard to like that. It was really hard to be okay with my thighs chafing like crazy. So I would say one thing is like follow people online that make you feel really good about yourself. And if they make you feel like about yourself, you need to say goodbye to them. Every time you open your phone, you can't look online and then be like, oh my God, I hate myself because this girl looks like that. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to the girl that you're comparing yourself to, because she didn't post to try and make you feel like about yourself. So I would say like positive role models in a way, not being like friends with people that make you feel bad about yourself. Example, I used to be friends with these girls that would literally like Facetune their photo. I don't care if you Facetune your photo, like I really don't care. But don't Facetune me in your photo. Like sometimes I would see these when I was living in like a university town. Sometimes I would see these girls post photos like with me that I was friends with. And then all of a sudden I'm like, my teeth aren't that white. Like, I don't look like that. And it just caused these like insecurities I didn't even know I had, just because other people had them before me. So you gotta be friends with people that make you feel really good about yourself. It is absolutely inevitable that your body is going to change, and you can't compare your 22-year-old self body to what you looked like when you were 14 years old. You were a child. Respectfully, you were a child. Random topic. When I was 14, I feel like I really craved male validation, like getting a compliment from a guy, getting hit on, like, I don't know, but at the same time, like, you're 14. So if you're younger and you're watching this, please, please, please love yourself more than you need to love like male validation or dressing a certain way to get attention. I'm telling you right now, as your older sister, whoever I am to you, like, you don't want that type of attention. That is not the attention that you want at all. You want attention because you follow your dreams and you are so kind to the people around you and you're so positive and you're such like an uplifting soul. Like, that's the type of attention you want. You're a good friend, you're a good daughter. Like, that's what you want. You don't want like, you know, the wrong kind of attention. I hope you guys have enjoyed this girly talk. I am all done my makeup now. I posted a full makeup routine on TikTok and Instagram, so if you want to see it, come join us, come say hi, and come see the makeup routine. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you again to Skims for sponsoring this video. Like, thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, okay? I love you guys. If you have any more questions, comment them down below. Thank you for joining me on this girl talk. Love you, bestie.